Alright, so we are going to see first the difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency, and then we see the categories of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so the difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency is very much important to me, so that you can know the difference. Because I have discovered that a lot of people, mistake this thing to, mistake one to be the other. Okay, so the relationship between blockchain and cryptocurrency can be the relationship between medicine and a drug. Okay, so the medicine is is more of the technology, the science and technology of producing drugs that we use. Okay, drugs that helps us, and all of that. All right, so blockchain is a technology on its own. It's a technology that helps us to create cryptocurrencies. Okay, so blockchain is an open ledger. All right, so before the advent of blockchain, if you want to send money from Nigeria to Europe, or maybe someone wants to send you money from Europe to Nigeria, the person will have to go to a third party, be it a bank or something like that, maybe Western Union. Okay, they will go there and they will write blah 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 blah, blah, and they will deposit the money, and then the blockchain, sorry, the bank or the third party will take a percentage as transaction percent and all that. Okay, so the person will take it, and it will not take some days. Maybe someone wants to join. Okay, so this is what we are going to be seeing today. Join left, join left. So it will not take some days for maybe 3 or 2 days for the money to get to you. Okay, so this was the status quo before the advent or the invention of blockchain. So blockchain comes to eliminate the idea of a middleman. All right, so if you now want to send money to any country from anywhere, the only thing you need to do is to make sure that the person you are sending money has is connected to a blockchain. Okay, and you also is connected to a blockchain. Okay, so the blockchain eliminates every form of third party. Okay, so and it helps the transaction to be recorded and open and broadcast for everybody to see. Okay, so please, you can mute your mic. You can mute your mic and use the text box to chat. Okay, so you can see this is a block, this is a block, this is a block, and this is a block, and they are connected together. Okay, they are connected together. So that's why it's called a chain. Okay, the blockchain is are blocks that are connected in a chain. Okay, or with a chain, or by a chain, whichever one. Okay, so when you send out a transaction, okay, the transaction will be recorded and stored in a blockchain. Okay, and the blockchain can be published so that every other node that is running a blockchain also will see the transaction and will be able to track the transaction. Okay, just like now, if I want to, or if I send you money in your bank now, okay, if I send you money in your bank and you didn't get the money, okay, so you will have to go to the bank and begin to file a process and all that before the bank can know what to do, know how to, Okay, the blockchain, in the other hand, will make the transaction transparent so that anybody from anywhere can see it. Okay, so what you just need is a transaction ID. You can publish it, you can paste it on any browser in your computer or in your phone, and you get all the details about the transaction. Okay, so blockchain eliminates the idea of a third party or a regulatory system. That's why you hear people say that Bitcoin cannot be banned. Okay, because it can actually not be banned, what a government can only do is to say that, okay, this government does not accept, does not accept accept Bitcoin or any kind of crypto. Okay, but then they can't stop their citizens from accessing it because it's open, it is free, it is beyond the control of anybody. Okay, so what they can only control are institutions like bank, fintechs. Okay, these are only the only thing that they can control. Just like they have banned crypto transactions in Nigeria, but still yet we are still accessing the network. Okay, in China also they banned the crypto network, but still many companies are still running in the China crypto ecosystem. Okay, and many people in China are still having access to the network. Why? Because the blockchain that cryptocurrency is built on cannot be regulated. It is open, so you can actually fuse into any blockchain and create your own cryptocurrency. Like I posted on my Facebook profile, Dogecoin was created under 2 hours. Okay, so this will now bring us to the idea of shit coins. Okay, because these coins are very easy to do. So if you are a tech guy, okay, if you're a tech guy, like you are a web developer or a program, you can actually create your own coin. All you need to do is to get the APIs and know the lot of code to impute. Boom, you create your own coin. Okay, but then what gives value to a coin is its use case, what people use it for, what it is being used for. Okay, so in 2009, blockchain was the first Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that was created. Okay, and the founder chooses to be anonymous because previous attempts to create something that looks like Bitcoin has failed. Not that it has failed, but the government has cracked it down because the creators didn't make it decentralized. All right, they didn't make it decentralized. It was not, it was not done in an inscriptive way, such that no government can have control over it. Okay, so with that, government was able to block all of them. Okay, so government was able to block all of them. They get the founder of each one and track him down because no government will actually, allow a currency that will pose a threat to their economy because the fiat currency is the symbol of sovereignty of a country. Okay, so anything that's coming to counter that is putting a a threat to the sovereignty of the said okay, so when you do a transaction, all right, the transaction comes to a particular a particular blockchain. Okay, when it comes there, a miner will confirm it. Okay, so there are different or many miners out there. They are in constant competition to solve a, a, a transaction in the blockchain. Okay, so solving that transaction is knowing if the transaction is valid. For example, if you have 1 Bitcoin, okay, and you want to send me 1 Bitcoin, and you send it to my Bitcoin address, the transaction will move to a block in the blockchain, okay, and a miner will confirm that you actually have one Bitcoin, and the address you are sending it to is also a Bitcoin address. So when he confirms it, the Bitcoin will reflect on my on my app, and the transaction will be published on the blockchain ledger so that anybody can see it. Okay, but if you want to send me one, okay, if you have one Bitcoin and you want to send me 2 Bitcoins, okay, so when you process it, a miner will get it and see that this transaction is not valid because you only have one Bitcoin and you want to send 2 Bitcoins, so it's not going to work. All right, so the transaction will not work because it's not valid. Okay, so but if the transaction is valid, the miner will now have a reward for for validating the transaction. Okay, so if the transaction is, if you have one Bitcoin and you want to send me one Bitcoin to my address, and my address is correct and all that, and you process the transaction, the miner will see it and we see that this transaction is correct. He will now publish it on the blockchain. When he does that, he will get a reward. That's why those of you who have sent or received Bitcoin before, you must have had a transaction fee or mining fee. Okay, because this is the the reward the miner takes for validating the transaction. Okay, so this is basically how miners make money. They don't need to buy any Bitcoin to make money. When Bitcoin started earlier, Bitcoin transaction fee was very low. Okay, but it requires a heavy power as of them. But those who have things like laptop, we are able to mine as at then. Okay, but now you can't even mine with a laptop. Okay, so this is what you will need to mine Bitcoin at the moment now. Okay, you can see this first picture here. This is a mining pool. Okay, so when I'm talking about miners confirming transaction, it is not that somebody will be there to be looking at the transaction to say that this is valid or not. No, the blockchain will solve the math on its own. So it's a network. It's a computing computing aspect. Okay, so your function as a miner is just to ensure that the machines are working well. Okay, and provide adequate electricity, because mining Bitcoin causes a lot of it takes a lot of energy, and that is why Elon Musk has to drop his stance on Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin mining consumes a lot of energy, and Elon Musk Tesla company is trying to work against things that consume much energy. So it will not be fair for him to be working against things that consume energy, whereby his company is is into something that consumes energy. Okay, so there are other coins that you can mine with just a laptop and a CPU for mining. Look at the second image here. Okay, this is a miner probably in his house mining a coin. Okay, so this can be Dogecoin. You can actually mine Dogecoin this way. Okay, you can actually mine Dogecoin this way. Okay, so but you have to know that the cost of mining the cost of mining Dogecoin is not that big, so as the reward is not also that big also. Okay, so if you have understood what blockchain and Bitcoin mining is, please let me know in the chat box, or you can just say it out. If you have understood it, please say it out, and if you don't understand, also say it out. Let's know where we are going. Okay, so now we are going to move into the next one, which is categories of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so like I told you that anybody can actually create a cryptocurrency. All you need to do is to plug into a blockchain that can, you know, give you access to the API to create your own crypto. Okay, or you can create your own blockchain. You can design your own. Okay, so coins like Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash have their own blockchain. Okay, they have their own blockchain. They were not created on any other blockchain. Okay, and these coins are they are the real coins. So coins like um Save Moon, Save Mars. I'm even going for coins like VET, CXZ, ADA. Okay, even though ADA now have their own blockchain. Okay, but initially, coins like Tatcoin. Okay, let me use the one you know. Coins like Tatcoin are created under a blockchain. Like Tatcoin was created under Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so in 2017, when crypto when Bitcoin saw its all-time high of about $20,000, okay, people began to go more into crypto, just as what happened this year. Before this dip, you can see a lot of people they began to go into crypto, into creating more coins. Okay, so in that year, that 2017, many people created different coins, about 5,000. Okay, and some of them have to die down. Okay, because the people that created this just created it for fun, or just to cash out through IPO or through pump and dump. Okay, that's why I will always advise people to stay away from any coin that have not stand the test of time. Fine, you may go into it and put 5,000, and then before you wake up, your 5,000 will become to 50,000. Good. But there's also another side of it where you can put 5,000 and even 100 naira you will not see. Okay, so that's why it's good to, abide by projects that that have something to offer to the crypto ecosystem. Projects like BNB. Okay, BNB is a token for ADA. Sorry. For Binance. Okay, so as long as Binance is still on, BNB will still be on. Okay, and Binance is one of the most used exchange all over the world. Binance was created in 2017. Okay, so even before Binance, there were other exchanges available, just like Bittrex, but they didn't have the idea that they can create their own coin. Okay, so as far as Binance is still alive, is still on, BNB will still be on, and as far as there is transaction going on the Binance ecosystem, BNB value will keep going high. Okay, so just as Cardano, ADA. So if you follow me on my Facebook, you heard that I mostly talk about ADA. Okay, because it's another coin that people are underrating. ADA has their own blockchain. So as far as the Cardano ecosystem is still on, ADA will still be on. Okay, but coins like SafeMoon, what ecosystem are they building? Coins like Save Jesus, Save this, what is their purpose? Okay, so they are called shit coins because they don't have any use case, they don't have any value. Okay, so to have a use case means that there is something that this coin can be used for. Okay, just like if you use Trust Wallet decentralized, you will know that if you want to buy any coin, you will need BNB smart chain or Ethereum. Okay, so you can see that there is need for even if you don't want to hold it, you will need it to do one thing or the other. Okay, just like Bitcoin, there are many companies that accept Bitcoin payment. So if you don't want to hold Bitcoin, you may need it to make transaction. Okay, so that's just it. So or when you want to categorize coins, you will categorize coins by their projects. Coins that that have good use case, and coins that don't have good use case. Okay, so if you are looking to get any coin or to invest in a coin, you have to do your research and know the use case of that coin, know the roadmap, what are they building, where are they going from where they are at the particular time. Okay, just like BNB, their project, they have not even launched half of their projects. You can see that their roadmap is very big. Okay, and when they begin to launch all their projects, the value of BNB will keep going high. Okay, so there are other coins too. If you come to coin market cap, it's categorized coins by their rank in the market capitalization. Okay, so the market capitalization is the value is the total value of the coin. Okay, so there are coins that doesn't have any valuation at all. So those are the coins that are called shit coins. So if you are buying those coins, it's either that you are buying it with your spare money, and you want to buy it and keep it for a long period of time so that it can get value, and then you can begin to sell. Okay, or otherwise you just want to buy it as a gambling stuff. Okay, something that you want to buy to buy now and see it either go up or go down. If it goes up, thank God you cash out, and if it goes down, no problem, you back out. Okay, so but these coins have no value as at now. Okay, that's why they are called shit coins. It's just like, sorry, it is not like there is any particular category of coin that, or any kind of coin that is called shit coin or anyone. No, what we only have is Bitcoin and altcoins, and altcoins means alternative coin. Alt, the alt comes from the word alternative. So alternative coins that are not Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the first one. So any other one that comes after Bitcoin is an alternative. So that's why they are called altcoins. So both the shit coins and BNB, all of them, also fall under the categories of alternative coins, that's altcoins. But these other ones are called shit coins because they don't have value, just as Donald Trump called Nigeria a shithole country because we don't have value in the global space. Okay, so that is just it. All right, so let me know if you have understood this session, or if you have a question, so that we can go off now. Tina, you came late. You came late. Did you go to school? All right. You'll get the replay. Okay. Let me know if you have a question, or if you don't have a question, you can just leave a comment so that we can conclude and go off.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, I can hear you. Any question? You can use the chat box to send your question. Okay. Let me drop a message in the chat box. Any question? Any question? Hello? I didn't say anything about Dogecoin. No, this session is not about saying things about the different kinds of coins, or all the coins. Okay, I've just given you the categories of coins that we have. Like I told you, Dogecoin was created around 2013. Okay, and when it was created, it was just created as a shitcoin, as a joke. Okay, it was created as a joke just to make caricature of Bitcoin. The creator of Dogecoin said he created it under 2 hours. Okay, so but over the years, Dogecoin began to get attraction. Okay, and many celebrities began to adopt it. Okay, so at the particular moment, Dogecoin doesn't have any use case apart from people use it to do listing in their different communities. So apart from that, Dogecoin has no use case as of now. The only thing that is driving the price of Dogecoin is the marketing. Okay, so Dogecoin is being marketed very well. That's why you hear about it all over the place. Elon Musk want to go all in on Dogecoin because mining Dogecoin is pretty easy. Like I told you, you can mine Dogecoin with your laptop and a mining CPU in your house. It doesn't require any much energy. It's just that you need money to buy the CPU and you can get into a node and begin to mine Dogecoin. Okay, so anybody out there can mine Dogecoin. Okay, so as for the use case, it doesn't have any use case as of now. But yes, it's being getting better due to its marketing. So you know that if you have a good product, but you don't know how to market it. Okay, you said my voice is breaking. Yes, can any other person hear me? Let me know if it's from your network.